We're back. You know what we haven't done in a while?
What?
Discuss a topic. So today we're going to discuss LEGO conventions. Alrighty, so all of this footage I shot at the Chicago Brickworld, Chicago. And I'm going to show you something really cool here in a second. My cousin had a display that we're going to look at first. But all this stuff was there. It just gives you an idea of...
I thought the Daily Bugle was a real set.
It is, but that one was a bigger one. That one was, like, huge.
Same for the Avenger Tower behind there.
Yeah, so here's my cousin's. This base, he called it SpaceX Settlement 37. It all started with that little rover in the left-hand side there that's hidden. There he is and his son, who he got credited on the build, on the little placard. He got nominated for one of 5 of the biggest solo builds. In there, you can't really see it, but there's hyperspace sleep chamber, whatever you call it, stasis sleep chambers. He didn't get a chance to do the lights like he wanted to.
He should do.
Huh.
Put this on Lego Ideas.
It is freaking huge. It's like 170 pounds of Lego. Easy. I think he should do the rover in a second. There's going to be the stop motion animation that he did for the rover when he first built it. But there was a bunch of stuff that he wanted to do. The radar moved, but for some reason, I don't know if he just didn't have it on or whatever, but the doors open on the front that way. The back side of that doesn't, but it comes apart modularly. So here's the actual stop motion thing that he did that I wanted to show off.
Yay!
Yeah, I mean, he did a killer job at this, and I can't believe he didn't get first place. I didn't win the award.
What place did he get?
I don't know what they said, but the one, I didn't agree with it. If you were there at Brickworld Chicago and you liked the one that won for biggest solo, that's good for you. If you were that person, good for you.
What was it?
It was a big house, a structure that it looked like a person, but it was made out of houses.
Oh.
So you find all sorts of stuff at conventions. I mean, very cool stuff to look at, people to talk to who share your same interests, which is always great at a convention. There's also stuff to buy where people have used sets. I only found one Ice Planet set, and it was $225 without the box. I would have really liked to get it. But then you get stuff like this where it's there was a TIE fighter, but it was weird and modified and very cool. You get things that light up, move around. This whole section was all weird Wallies, which was cool. People make their own custom parts and sell them at the booths here. The one thing I did want to warn against is, when we talked about the good and the bad about conventions, is Brickworld. If you've ever heard of Brickworld, they're kind of a shady kind of business from everything I've gathered about them. I've heard nothing but bad things. They're on like a bad list with the Better Business Bureau. People who aren't like huge into Lego will be like, oh, I heard you like Lego. You should go to this thing. And people will go to it. Sometimes they'll just cancel their events and not issue refunds. So you really want to be kind of leery of that. I've never heard anything good from people I know that have personally gone to Brickworld events, but we've gone to Brick's Cascade, which was always fun that we've gone to. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the Lego robot fights they had?
No.
Oh, did you miss that one? Oh, that was pretty cool. They had it every hour a new battle. I think it was really cool.
Did they also have like a thing where you could build your own car?
Yeah, and they have usually play areas for kids who want to build with just like random pieces. Sometimes like for the really little kids, Duplo areas where it's just like Duplo out. This was one of my favorite
it's like
things.
Duplo trains as well, right?
Oh, all sorts of stuff.
But isn't there one like that's just Duplo trains?
There is a Duplo train. Yeah, there are pieces for it and everything. I don't know if that's what they had there when we went, but I think that a convention is a great way to see what other people can do. Sometimes I look at this stuff and I'm like, geez Louise, I have no skills compared to them. What do you think when you look at some of this stuff? You think, What about what my cousin built? Your cousin, technically, too. No, don't say to that. What if he watches the video? What if he watches the video?
He won't.
Oh, brutal. So brutal.
No, we'll literally only have him the only person who can't watch it.
That one was cool. That was Calvin and Hobbes. It was the last comic that came out. It was a whole diorama of it, and then obviously you've got Hobbs, the way everyone else sees him, besides Calvin. There's a cool Star Wars droid here. I don't know if it's a specific actual one that they did. I didn't have a chance. I was there for a few hours, but I still didn't get to see everything because there was just so much stuff. There was like 50,000 people. Brickworld Chicago, I think, is the biggest one in North America, and it's one of the biggest in the world. So I mean, it was just huge. My cousin knows some of the people that worked together to put this. I like the Blacktron space-based idea. I thought that was cool. This is cool. It's on a hoist, and it'll raise or lower so that people can take their picture with it. I thought that was a really fun idea. I hope they won something. And a lot of YouTubers, content creators, will interview the people, and you'll see them getting interviewed, and it'll be shared. So, you know, you build something, you catch the eye of a YouTuber, you get millions of views, if you get a good YouTuber. If you got us, we wouldn't have that many. There are some clothes that you can wear. I mean, just such cool stuff. So I think if there's a convention nearby you have a chance to go to, you definitely should go check it out. All right, that's all for today. So remember, folks, build well, build safe. And don't forget to subscribe and like and then do whatever else YouTube tells you to do. Bye-bye.